Hello, everybody.
Why?
It's gonna be the Naginata hillbilly for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, get that.
Howdy, I'm the Naginata Hillbilly.
Get my banjo out and start strumming.
Oh my gosh.
I don't see anyone saying anything yet. I'll let the
Oh shit! Oh god!
I see early people.
I
Minor Mario and Fireman 317. You get a shout out for being early. There. Well, hey, no, that doesn't count. Oh,
You guys embarrass me sometimes.
there we go. Yeah. You know, let's have a little change of pace. Let's have Strouder. Do you want to do the recap?
Wait, what happened last time? I was asleep for 2 hours.
Oh.
What did happen? Whoops. I don't know.
Lucius, you do the recap.
But I did the recap when I was doing the guiding campaign.
You do the recap. Well, I was hoping Strouder would do it, but because Henry has it, well, Robin has done it, and I wanted to kind
I'll
of
try my best.
okay.
So,
Wait. Depending how good you do it, you get inspiration.
All right, I'm gonna ask this in the form of a question. So, where we begin? So, we were in this town with a huge white tower that we just destroyed. Am I correct?
Yes, you
And
were.
then we decided that the next place we were going to go to is Naginata, right? And I questioned about kimonos and what they were, yeah?
Yes, that's correct.
We were on our way to Naginata on this huge road, and then we meet this guy, this chameleon, named Auckland? Is that right?
No.
Oh.
I believe his name was Ulrich.
Oh, Rick?
Yeah, Ulrich.
Audric.
Audrich.
O.D.
Audrich.
is different.
I was thinking of another character named Ulrich.
He's from the kingdom of Agni.
Let's see if I remember. He told us that someone was going after Henry, looking for revenge, and it wasn't safe to go on the cruise line to go to Naginata. And then we decided that we were going to go with, I forgot his name already, Audric.
Mm-hmm.
Audrich.
And then after a huge, long walk, we finally ended up at this mystery dungeon that no one's ever come across before.
That's
I
true.
didn't Ki Damed the door open.
That's true. And then we discovered that every room is according to the seasons, with this huge, giant lever to change everything. And then we met this little guy. What was it?
The
We
Salandit.
didn't get a name because he was a Salandit.
A Salamadich, who decided that it would be a fun idea to try to poison us. Bloody hell did that work?
Yeah, that's
So basically, we are in here. We're in this mystery dungeon, and we're all gonna be screwed in the next 15 seconds. Back to you.
okay. Well, I'll give you the pity inspiration. So you know what inspiration is, right?
Not a clue.
It allows you to re-roll any d20 that you already rolled. So if you don't like the result of your dice roll, you can re-roll once.
Okay, cool.
Basically gives you advantage whenever you want.
Wait a minute. Did I take any damage from the whole poison thing?
No.
No, nobody took
Okay.
damage. The poison instead made everybody weak. So everybody except for Lucius, Uldric, and Mimikyu, for all that matters, is now at half damage for all of their
But we
damage
are
stuff.
all at full health, so that's something.
Yeah, we're all at full health. Not like that really helps me in my case, but still.
Ah, shoot, I'm at a loss for words. Hey, Dungeon Master, take over from me.
Yeah. Will do. All right. So you went on into the room on the far right, where the ground is covered in leaves right now. There's a few kind of trees scattered about the room. there's a few like kind of stonework jutting from the ground in an area. It looks very similar to the room you were in before, except seems like it's autumn right now. I believe you were all in this room. You all kind of headed.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So, Audric is going to say, we need to stay in this room until the poison dissipates.
Agreed.
So you're kind of, as you kind of walk, the leaves are kind of like knees length high. So you're kind of sort of wading through them, actually. But you haven't like kind of traveled into the room very much yet.
That's a lot of leaves.
Audric also says, you should cover your mouths with any cloth you have. And he kind of pulls up his kind of tattered cloak and kind of wraps it around his lower part of his face.
I'll wrap the shaman scarf around my mouth.
All right.
It's ninja time.
Yeah, you're looking like a group of ninjas right now.
Well, I mean, thinking about it, Henry has his scarf. He could has his scarf. Thinking about it, like he just looked like a sparkle ninja.
Just like this. Yeah, you have a lot of scarves, actually.
I'm using the gold wrapping paper.
What do you mean a lot of
way
scarves?
back.
I only have one, don't I?
You pulled out like a whole like rope of them, didn't you?
I did, but I already used one of those. I already used that for like a one-use thing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay. You know your inventory better than I do.
I lost it. I lost it after that whole portal incident.
All right. Anyway,
Does Raffa have anything to cover herself?
Yeah,
The gold wrapping paper.
Gold wrapping paper.
I don't think that's.
We got that like way back, like with the first vor. Or no, second vor. The second vor with the Carnivine, I think.
It's at this point you can sort of see that glimmering thing Audric had around his neck. It's actually like, it looks like a necklace with a green shimmering stone attached to it.
But totally doesn't transform him into a grassmander.
No. Well, not that you know, anyway.
No Gigantamax, obviously.
In any case.
Are you just going to chill out in this room for about maybe 10 minutes?
I mean, we might as well investigate around the room.
I'm like,
You
let's
go
go find the
investigate.
well in this room and see if we can pull things out or if we have to spin the dial to do it.
You can go ahead and investigate. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna be walking around the corner, and I'm just gonna be cursing to myself about letting that happen to me, that poison thing.
Oh, and
Not out loud, but just to myself.
Oh my god, I was right. Okay. Just to explain, you said Gigantamax. I found out recently that Dynamax is called Dymax in Japanese. I was like, okay, then is Gigantamax Kyodaimax? And I was right. Kyodai meaning giant.
anyway.
Leave this happened to me.
Oh yeah, give me a history roll, or either history or nature, Lucius.
Okay. Uh, 15. 12 plus 3. Wait, is my nature 3? Wait, let me check, just make sure my nature is plus...
All
Oh,
right.
no, wait, my nature is plus 5, so 12. 17.
Okay, you know that that It's an emerald around Audric's neck, and it's worth a lot. It's kind of not as much as your pink diamond, but it's worth a lot. It really contrasts after kind of to the tattered kind of cloak he's wearing. But
jewelry buds.
are you going to you're going to wade through these leaves?
I don't think any of us, since we don't have our guy who blows away things, I don't think any of us has much else of an option.
We go carefully, like shuffling through the leaves, making sure there's actually a foothold. No pitfalls.
Well, how are you doing it then? Explain to me how you're doing this. Because either if you're doing it very, very, very carefully, it's going to take more than 10 minutes, and you're probably not going to find anything. Because there's a lot of leaves. It's like a ball pit of leaves, pretty much.
Just like a swish, and then feel ground, put down paw, keep going.
Let me think. Frick. This is bad. I don't think any of us have anything that'll...
I mean, I could light it all on fire. That would be a great idea, right?
I could too, but that'd be probably a very terrible idea. Can I use my shovel to sort of shovel the leaves out of my way as I'm investigating?
Yeah, but like I said, it's gonna take a while, more than 10 minutes to kind of, get in, really into the room.
Shovels out. Anyone else got any suggestions? Any items they have?
I am too distracted with myself to really say anything.
And I've got to say, Henry, Rodney, and Raffa, you all feel very weak right now. You feel very noodle-armed.
Yes, I'm weak. I'm weakly holding what was a Pichu, but now it's just nothing.
Oh yeah, it's poofed by now.
Yep.
You're just as you're hugging it, it just kind of.
I'm too angry to care about it right now. And then I'm like,
I don't know. Does this count as difficult terrain?
Of course, I was born in privilege.
It counts as difficult terrain, yes.
Cool. Then we can just ignore it.
I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to be stuck in this situation because I was born in privilege. I'm going out on an adventure on my own without any of my money from my parents. Without any of my parents' money. I went out completely penniless. Nothing but what I had and my ticket to Lively Town. But no! I'm still privileged.
Yeah, so because Raffa's a scout, we ignore difficult terrain.
Yeah, you could walk over it without wasting extra movement, but you still have, if you're looking inside of it, it's still gonna cost you.
Well, I'm gonna find the well first, which is, in the middle of the room.
I will use, wait, it's not a
Is the well buried in this room?
I
don't know that yet.
Don't think there's a well. It just said there's stonework kind of jutting out of the leaves.
Do they form a circle?
No, it looks like it was a structure at one point, but it's just kind of missing parts of it.
Wait a minute.
Audric also says, "Okay, I have to ask, who was that?"
Somebody.
After a while, you just.
Somebody
After
from.
a while, you just. God damn it.
I mean, you're
No,
over
go
in
right
the
ahead.
corner, aren't you?
Yeah, kind of. Go ahead.
Somebody from some group. We don't know too much about them, but they're apparently some group called the Chaos Guild.
Do you know them?
Personally, no, but they've been harassing us recently because they believe we can help them in some way.
Wait, for how long have they been harassing you?
Ever since I met them.
For about a little under less than 2 weeks.
He kind of looks like he's contemplating something. And I guess Raffa and Lucius make an insight check since you're kind of talking to him.
He's gonna have that look on his face.
8.
Let's see, 20. Alright, 17.
All right. You could sort of catch this slight hint of hopefulness when describing the situation to him.
That is not what I was expecting.
Oh, okay.
Do you know any of them?
Oh, no, I don't.
There's a couple
Otherwise, I would have
Meowth
been better prepared for them.
There's that Salandit, a couple Meowth, a Clefairy, and a Clefable.
Those are the ones we know, yes.
I'm afraid I've never heard of this group.
Really?
I wouldn't worry about that. For now, we should really focus on this room.
Do I need to do a roll to have Henry like try and blow away all the like poison gas with his old bag?
Well, Lucius knows it's probably gone by now. You've been here for about 10 minutes, but you could still try since I don't think you know that.
Yes, because I'm in a different location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. After a while, I take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out, breathe in, breathe out, and now I'm finally back.
You walk back to the group.
Sorry, what did I miss? I had to avoid punching the wall.
We're trying to figure out what we're supposed to do here, since a pile of leaves is not a very good, not exactly conducive for walking through this area without falling into anything.
Well,
Oh,
trees are all on the ground, aren't they? Why don't you change the season so that the leaves are no longer on the ground? It would make finding what we're looking for easier, you know?
Yeah, maybe this is just a room we'll have to leave for now and come back to later once we understand this place more fully.
You hear, "I don't like this room," coming from the leaves.
Sora! Sora!
I'm going to check to see if the smoke is gone.
All right. You walk back and it's all gone.
Yeah, figured.
And you just see Henry like still having the scarf over his mouth, just fanning over with his old bag of cheap tricks. And he's just like, "Oh, is the smoke gone?"
Yes, the smoke is gone. Everybody, let's head back into the lobby and then try another room.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. Okay, so back in the center room, I can remind you what you're looking at here. So there's this dial in the center, in each of the kind of cardinal directions, there is a symbol. In the north direction is a snowflake. In the east direction, it's kind of a cloudy sun. In the bottom, there's kind of like a dried up leaf. And on the west, there is a sun. And there are 4 pathways kind of going from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
And we've been on the second to the last one, which was icy and wintry, and the one immediately to the right, which is very fall-like. So
Doesn't seem too hard. Every season seems to have something that's interfering with the keys, so you just change the season to make it not so.
Yes, but I recommend we at least know what each room looks like before we make any changes.
Right, Mr. Careful, lead the way.
Okay, we'll head to the we'll head to the
Far left.
do we want to go far left or do we want to go second left?
I'll be right back 1 second.
Okay.
Screw it, we'll go far left.
Far left. All right.
God damn! Hey. Hey.
All right. You make your way to the far left. And when you emerge from this into this room, it is very hot. And this is kind of a smaller room in terms of like diameter, like around you. The circumference is kind of small, but there is a very large effing tree in front of you. It goes up, 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 way up.
Huh.
And that's all we see, that hut, and that there's this really large tree.
Yeah, it's really hot in here.
Are we able to climb it?
You could try.
I mean, I think I think Rodney's the only one here with climbing speed, and I don't think Rodney's going to agree to climb that on his own. So even if he were
what do
here,
you want me to do?
basically,
Climb the tree, cat!
no.
Hold on. What is it?
Basically, we entered the door on the far left, and we entered a hot room that's fairly small, and in the center is a tree that goes up really, really high.
Uh-huh.
Raffa suggested climbing it, but you're the only one here with climbing speed.
I don't think I need to climb to know what I need to do here.
I was thinking of just scouting out the room and then moving on to the final room we haven't been in.
No need to be a smartass, cat.
What? It's the truth.
Alright, we know what this room looks like. Let's check out the final room then.
All right, so just
In your all-knowing wisdom, huh? Do you know everything? Is that it?
I never claimed that, Henry.
Yes, you did!
No, I didn't.
Moving
Well, I
on.
don't need to climb in order to know what I have to do.
It's an educated
Self-entitled
guess.
prick.
Moving on.
You and I are gonna have a long talk after this.
Yes, let's not argue and let's focus on getting out of this dungeon. So moving on to the final room.
All right, so it's kind of the northeastern one. You make your way through the kind of lobby into this one, the only one you haven't been down, pretty much. And you enter kind of this big open area with a, it has a large body of water. Kind of looks like a beach, kind of. But there's a refreshing breeze in the air. And everyone, or who's in front?
Probably going by basic formation, probably Raffa and me.
All right, you two give me a perception check. Everyone else can give me a perception check if they want to, with disadvantage.
That's alright.
Ooh, 16.
Perception. Oh, this is gonna be fun. 16.
So Raffa and I got the same.
All right. I'll let the other. Are you making the check? Yes, you are. All right. So
I don't need to.
but so behind Lucius, so you all see it. You see it from behind Lucius and Raffa, Henry. But there's kind of like this island in the distance.
An island.
Just a place where 30 pounds of ice would come in handy.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So I think we've definitely got a good idea of the layout of all 4 of the rooms. So I think now what we should do is we should head back into the lobby and start messing with that dial.
I mean, are you sure? I would think that. Are you sure? I would think that, climbing up the tree would give us more answers.
I would rather not send Rodney alone into unknown areas, and I think Rodney probably agrees with that.
You want to be an adventurer and not explore unknown areas, Cat? Is that it?
I said I just made an educated guess of what I was going to do.
We're moving to the center lobby, and we are trying out the dial.
Yes. I'm just saying, we have to, weigh all of our options here.
This is exactly what I was thinking.
Okay. Moving to the center lobby now.
All right, you're in the center lobby. You see the dial in front of. Well, yeah, you see the dial in front of you, and these 4 rooms.
Okay, and the dial is currently pointing at the snowflake, right?
Yeah, but it's weird. It looks like it needs to be pressed down. Or I should say, it looks like it can be pressed down.
Oh, can be pressed down?
Yeah, like the kind of the center, the dial part of it, it looks like it needs to be pushed down in order to turn.
Ah. Okay. Then I guess I'll push it down.
All right, you push it down, and the snowflake glows.
Okay.
All right. Well, we want.
What's to its left and right again?
Okay, so to its right is kind of the cloudy sun. At the bottom is the dried up leaf, and at the west is the sun.
Well, we want north to face the sun.
Okay, wait. I'm writing this down.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
12 o'clock is snowflake. 6 o'clock is cloudy sun.
No, 3 o'clock is.
Okay.
So yeah.
3 o'clock is cloudy. I'm looking at it sort of as a clock.
Yeah. So, like basically the cardinal directions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could probably do north, south, east, west. Actually, yeah, I'll do that.
South is the leaf, and west is the sun.
Leaf. West is sun. Okay, so what I will do is I will push. Well, actually, anybody have any suggestions on where I should push this first?
Well, I think we should push it towards the sun. If north is facing the sun, then the ice will melt, and we can get that key.
Okay, so very well. I will push it to the sun then.
Okay, as you push it down and crank it to the... are you counterclockwise or clockwise?
Fastest route possible.
So counterclockwise. Okay, you turn it to the left, and the sun icon begins to glow.
Okay, let's check that. Let's check the that one northeast room, I believe it was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ice.
So let's check the northeast room and see what changed.
Well, you got 4 rooms here. One on your left, One on the north, one on the northeast, and one on the east.
Yeah, the northeast room. Or, wait, shoot. It was third from the left, I believe.
Yeah.
That's what I marked that down on my notes.
That's what my notes say.
So yeah, we'll do the third from the left door.
Okay. You all walk into this familiar room with a fountain in the middle, except there is no water in the fountain. It used to be ice last time you were in here, but there is nothing at all in the fountain. Are you going close to it?
Bingo.
Yes. I have to see the bottom.
All right, there is kind of what looks like a little passageway with a ladder that goes down in the fountain.
Oh.
Excuse me?
It's kind of like imagine like a sewer manhole opening. Kind of looks like that.
Think Kakariko Village well.
Yeah.
With less blood.
I
Don't worry, don't worry, Kat. I'll go down and explore. Since you would probably make an educated guess that you shouldn't go down.
I wasn't even gonna say anything.
Oh, for the love of all that's good and holy in the world.
You're going down, Henry?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Just go after him. You have the light.
You begin to climb down, Henry, but it begins to get a little dark as you descend this ladder.
Then dancing lights.
Boom. Okay, yeah, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, when you reach the bottom, it's not that far down. It looks kind of like a sewer that kind of goes off in kind of linear direction. There is there's kind of like two passageways on the side, not really passageway, walkways on the like either side of this place, and there's kind of water streaming down, but
All right, there's a fork in the path. There's a fork in the path. Anyone care to join me?
Yes, we're all going to follow him. Follow you down.
all right. Everyone's coming?
I am.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming?
So you're staying up there, are you saying?
No, I'll go down.
Okay.
I'm just wondering why you asked.
All right. Everyone's going down. You realize you don't need your dancing lights with Audric down here. But you're free to keep them up.
Well,
I'll turn them off then.
we could just check
need to
both
waste
paths.
It's linear. It just kind of goes off into the distance. It's kind
I
of
was just about to say, I don't think there's a split path. He said it was lit.
well. There's two walkways kind of on either side, and then there's the water in the middle,
Oh,
like a sewer passage, pretty much.
yeah.
Well, there are. Well,
So in other words, we'd probably want somebody walking on the left and right side, but it's not important that we specific. Like it doesn't look like the path splits yet.
Not yet.
Well, okay. I'm sorry. I thought it was like a fork in the road instead of like a straight water down path, like just water in the middle of the path sort of thing. I had a different image in my head.
That's okay.
So, I will. All right.
More like a
Let's
tuning
go.
fork. You're right.
Let's go. Yes. I tap the plug bits on my head and it makes a noise like a tuning fork.
Okay.
You almost made me spit out my water.
Okay.
All right, let us go.
Yeah, I think Raffa, you and I should take separate paths since we're the takiest members of the group. Henry, you take whatever path I take. Rodney, you can take whatever path Raffa takes. Mimikyu, Ulrich, and
Aldrich.
Sora. Sorry, Audric, Sora. I'll let you guys decide which path you want to take.
Mimikyu is gonna go on. Let me just get this again. Lucius is on one path. Raffa is on the other.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Henry is behind Lucius. I'm guessing Rodney is behind Raffa. Mimikyu will go on the Lucius Henry side. Audric will go on the Raffa Rodney side, and Sora. High, it's Team Raffa. Low, it's Team Lucius. Team Lucius it is.
Yay, we get all the healers.
You get all the bards.
All of the healers.
You don't sing songs on the way through.
Are you sure we shouldn't? Are you sure, Sora, that you shouldn't go with the cats? They don't have any healers.
I don't know. I feel safer with these guys. Well, with you guys.
Let's fire in that direction.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he'd be behind Audric. He probably doesn't like that.
Ah, yeah. I will turn on my dancing lights
Alright.
since we're going on different paths.
Alright.
Is there a wall separating the two?
No, it's about like 10 feet between your two groups with the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the dancing lights provide better visibility.
Yeah.
It's the thing where it's better visibility on the side that we're on.
Yeah, that's true. There's kind of like more light. Yeah, you're right.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay, as you travel down, it's a little ways walks, but you hit a dead end, and at this dead end inside the water, you could see that key you saw before frozen in the fountain.
Okay, so the key itself is not frozen, it's just in the water.
Yeah, it's the key is in the shape of a snowflake. Well, it looks like a key, but it has like a snowflake on the end of it.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
Yeah.
Normally I'd ask Rain to do this, but he's not here.
Fish it out with his stick.
Or I could use the bag. I could get another. Oh wait, I could use this old bag. This old bag to fish it out.
Oh yeah, you have the inert bag.
Yeah, and in case you fall in, you're gonna give everything an electric shock.
Okay,
High
looks
risk,
like
high reward, I say.
Henry's going to attempt to fish it out with his bag.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check, Henry.
I'm checking acrobatics. That would be a plus.
No.
Wow.
That sucks.
Okay, so I was gonna do below 5. Oh, it's impossible for you to get below 5. F it, you fall in. And as you jump in, fall in.
I just fall.
From below the water emerges a very pissed off Seadra that takes let's do a die 8 lightning damage. It'd be a die 4. Yeah, it'd be a die 4. Let's make it die 8 just because of the weakness. Or no, it doesn't have yeah, it does have a weakness. It's like in King.
Yes, that would be Kingdra that doesn't have a weakness. Get your Pokemon straight, Crow.
Yeah, get your facts right.
So you want me to roll a d8?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Takes 3 damage, and yep, initiative time.
Well,
Oh, well, that's what I forgot.
I guess I was too reckless.
How did you accomplish that?
Shut up, cat.
Though actually, Henry is still electrifying the water so long as he's in there, which is works towards our favor.
My initiative.
Actually, I'm just going to frick. Crow.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 plus 2 is 8, but since it might be easier for you to see the initiative sheet on, if it's actually on the thing, would you rather me roll in the chat?
I always prefer everyone using the virtual dice just so the chat can see it, but I'll take the 8 though. Just all right.
17.
So it looks like Raffa is going first. It looks like Rodney is going second. And who is Henry is going third. And Lucius is last. And for NPCs, we'll do Sora. He got a 2. And we'll do Audric. He got an 8. Who do you want to go first? Do you want to go first, Lucius, or do you want Audric to go first?
Since I'm the PC, I'll go first.
All right. And Mimikyu gets an 11, so that is before or after Henry. And our friend the Seadra, he gets a 3. Or wait, 3 plus... 0. You get a 3.
Okay, we know it's Dex's crap.
I think that is it. Yep. So Raffa, what do you want to do? You saw Rodney fall into the... Or not Rodney. Henry fall into the water.
You know, maybe it's about time that I just refer to myself as Roland.
I don't know what to do. Can I just spit fire at it?
Do you have
Have you
a
ever
projectile fire?
just talking?
No.
No, I think Rafa only has control flames, and I didn't set my helmet on fire, so she can't use control flames for my helmet.
I suppose I'll just have to light another torch on fire.
Okay.
And start telling the fire to go poke people for me.
I'll say that lighting it is a free action and probably being a little generous with that, but okay, you have a torch in your hand.
All right, let's control flames and bop this Seadra with it, I guess.
Okay. Let me read.
I believe that would be a spell attack with her Constitution. If the race cheat is correct, that's a spell attack using her Constitution and proficiency.
All right. So roll a d20 plus 3 plus your Constitution score. Does that hit? Yes, that hits. And what's the damage for that? Control flames.
I want to say D6 or D4.
I'm having a hard time finding it because there's a lot of COM spells. Conjure. No, I'm looking at control. Where's control?
COM, chain of memory.
Okay, I'm just gonna say a D6. Roll a D6 damage.
Yeah.
Dungeon Master gives up.
Hey.
Okay, you hit the Seadra in the water, but because it has sort of the cover of water and it's typing, you don't think you did very much.
I did 2 damage.
Unless you want to move, we'll head to Rodney.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, Rodney.
Well, I'm not going into the water. That's. And I don't have any ranged attacks, so let's see. What do I have?
Is it possible to attack it from the side using an acrobatics check?
No, it's like I said, it's about 10 feet.
Let's see, guidance.
Yeah, but that would be when none of us have a reach of 5 feet. Yeah.
Items.
Do you want? Oh no, wait, you can't. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
I could think of a couple things you could do, but I'll leave that up to you.
I do have a wand of drop though, but that would be pretty excessive.
I don't think it would work.
Me neither. Jeez, and I really don't want to hurt this guy either. You know what? Let's see. Guidance. Did you tell me about guidance before, or?
Yeah, guidance is you give somebody a D4 that they can use for ability checks, but it can't be used for attack rolls, or I don't think it can be used for damage.
Yeah. Like when Henry was fishing out that thing, you could have guidanced him and helped him out.
Yeah, I should have thought of that, actually.
Yes.
Well, I wasn't thinking it failed that badly, but...
Especially because of, the old Bard abilities. You would think that I would do it, but no.
Jack.
It's the dice. It's the parser. The parser...
It'd be a
The
waste
parser
of a
didn't
move.
like my attitude earlier in the session.
It'd be a waste of a move now. But it can be used anytime, I guess. So I'm gonna say... I either use guidance on someone or I pass.
I mean, you could also use help on somebody if you think they can make an attack roll.
Good idea. No, actually, do I have help?
You have to
Everybody has help.
You have to be next to them, though.
Yeah, but everybody... Help is a universal action.
Yeah.
Alright then. I am going to use help on Adric.
All right. Sure. It goes to Henry. You're kind of floundering there in the middle of the water. The Seadra's up in your grill. What do you want to do?
Okay. Well... what do I do? Denki Aidama, I think, would be too big of a range for this narrow space. So, so Denki Aidama's out. Let's take a look at what I could try using my new technique curse.
Oh, but still curse. So that's a level 3. That's a level 3 spell slot you're giving up for that.
Is that a problem?
I mean, you don't have a lot of those, but it's your choice.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm gonna double check at what Bestow Curse does.
It allows you...
Pretty much you can just... There's a bunch of preset curses you could do, or you could make up your own, I think.
Yeah, you could take, like, I think there's a list of curses if you look it up. Otherwise, you could just basically ask the DM, hey, can I use Bestow Curse to do so-and-so, and the DM will decide, yeah, that sounds reasonable or not.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will bestow a curse onto this Seadra.
All right. What do you, some of the preset ones to kind of give you an idea. You have to touch it too. It has. Okay, first.
I move and then I touch it. Yeah.
First and foremost, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, I know.
And it got a 6 plus... Okay, yeah, that's not passing. So, you could choose an ability score. While cursed, the target has disadvantage on ability checks and saving throws using that ability score. You could make it have disadvantage on attack rolls. You could make it make a Wisdom saving throw at the beginning of its turn, or else it does nothing. While it's cursed, your attacks and spells deal an extra 1d8 necrotic damage to the target. Those are a few of the preset ones, so stuff along the lines of that.
Do the wisdom one.
So it'll do nothing if it fails it? One?
If it fails, yeah.
Okay.
It'll... I give it the good old Alien X curse.
Okay.
The loafing curse.
Alright, you... maybe describe how you're touching this and bestowing this weird-ass curse on this thing.
Okay, so, what I'm doing is I run towards the Seadra. Henry runs towards the Seadra.
Or swim.
Well, yeah. Henry swims towards the Seadra. What's this weeb doing? What's this weeb doing? And then he... And then he just say, and then just and smacks the Seadra.
You see this kind of purple smoke go around him.
That is the Chisei curse. Don't ask me what the Chisei curse is. It is very complicated.
Yeah, and he seems very dazed when you do this to him. Okay. Anyway, we go to Mimikyu, who is going to... You see his body kind of move around, and he pulls out a fork! A fork, and he throws the fork at the Seadra. Attack roll! 14... Oh, that hits. That'll do 1 damage.
Well, sorry, Qie is intelligence, and the Qie is wisdom.
Lucius, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I am going to... Pretty sure I'm going to do that. Yes, I am. I am going to be throwing my shield at it.
Okay. Throw your shield. Attack roll.
Okay.
7. Yep, that hits. Die 6 damage, I believe.
Yep. D6 plus 2. Ah, frick. Wrong area. Oh man, I kind of actually want to use my D6 for it. I'll just... Can I use my D6 for 1 roll?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I get a 6. So that's 8 damage. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
We're doing it, guys. We're doing the chippeways.
Okay.
And then I will attack again.
Oh, right, yeah. We're level 5s. We're level...
Except for that probably doesn't hit.
Yeah, that does not hit. You whiff. Whiff on the rebound. Audric is gonna go, and he is going to... he can't reach it, just like Raffa's having problems here, so he's gonna shoot fire at it. Hoo-yah! And that's 11 plus 3...
He has advantage.
Oh, right. With the help of Rodney, he gets a crit.
Oh, God.
And he shoots his fire. It still doesn't do very much damage, but that's 16 plus the cover. 6 or no 8. That looked like a really powerful attack, but the Seadra didn't seem very bothered by it. He seemed more bothered by Henry's curse, if anything. The Seadra is gonna go, and it's gonna.
To make a wisdom
Yeah,
save.
I know. First, it's gonna try and attack Henry, but saving throw, it gets a 3. So that's does nothing, I guess. It can't even move.
It just T-poses.
Yeah.
And it's also because it's still standing in oh yeah, it's paralyzed.
Yeah.
And since it's still standing in water that's electrified.
Yeah, I've already put that in.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make it.
That was the Chia curse. That you see, you have to concentrate really hard in order to do a single action with this curse.
Okay. And we're gonna go to Sora, and he says to it, "You're depriving a poor village of its idiot."
Okay.
And it fails that saving throw, so it takes. All right.
It takes psychic damage, which it's part poison type.
No, it's not.
Wait, Seadra? Could have sworn Seadra's part poison type.
You're thinking of Drailg or whatever that thing is called.
Dragalgy.
Dragalgy.
Yeah, Seadra's just straight up water.
Yeah. We're gonna go back to Raffa.
Seadra's straight up water. Why did I think it was... it's probably because that has poison.
Time to keep lobbing the fireballs. Me and the Audric guy.
All right, make a.
Oh, that was
So
almost
close.
a crit.
That definitely hits.
Oh no, I did 1 damage.
It did actually nothing.
Oh no. It just went pss on the water.
Yeah. Rodney,
Yes?
it's your turn.
What do you want me to do? Can I use help again?
Sure thing. And I'm actually just. The Seadra just sinks down to the bottom when its turn rolls around. When Henry's turn rolls around. Because, yeah.
If that's the case...
Oh,
then I'll
quick, just grab the key and get out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it has no movement.
Yeah, he's paralyzed. We don't have to fight it.
Yeah.
Wait, so if it went... Wait, when did it go down exactly?
It's fainted.
Oh, so Raffa actually didn't do anything.
Yeah, it's just from being in the water that's currently electrified.
I guess we're done here.
Yeah, let's just grab the key and go.
Alright. Yeah, you could easily grab it now that you're in the water, Henry.
Yeah, Henry's just gonna swim down, grab the key, and then just get out of it.
You know, so you hold your ice key up in the air. Do 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 do. All right.
I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna say to everyone, you know, we could have tried talking to it.
Yes, but that wouldn't be fun.
Ugh. You're creeping me out.
Let's
You're worse than Phantom.
just... We have the key, so we can go back.
All right. You just gonna go back to the center room, or are you gonna explore the room in the current season? I guess.
Did we see anything, or were we so focused on the?
You were very focused on the fountain, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, well, when we get out, we'll take a quick look around the room.
All right. You see that similar stonework to the autumn room you were in. There's just kind of a cliffside around you, kind of encapsulating this room. But there's nothing else.
Okay.
I see in Dark Heroes discussion, he's turning into Kefka, yes! Kefka was the ultimate bard. Kefka was the ultimate bard, man. He was the bard. He's like a 15th level bard.
Let's go back to the dial and see if any of the other seasons are in a preferable state.
Oh yeah, and in the kind of the face of the dial, there was small little slots. I forgot to point that out. But
Okay, well,
what do you want to do? You want to change it?
Wait, we're back already? Took a while.
Yeah, we're back.
Right.
Do you guys want to check out the other rooms of the current thing, or do you guys figure that's not really how this is going to work and we should just use the dial again?
I do know what the fall room's supposed to be like. There's a whole lot of leaves on the ground, so we just need them to go away. We need them to just... We need the room to have the trees have their leaves. You know what I meant?
Yeah, so we need the room to have we need the room to be in spring.
That's correct.
The beach we probably need in winter so we can go across the water.
That's correct too.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, what season did the last room look like it was? Did it look like it was summer?
It was summer with the big tree.
Okay, so if it was summer, then it's probably, since it's going in a certain way, the room to the right is probably spring. Wait, yeah, no, the room to the right is probably spring. The room with the beach is probably fall, and the far left room is probably winter. So we might be able to do something in the far right room right now, since it should be spring if my logic is correct.
Yeah, I think that's right. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, okay. Let's check out the room that used to have leaves, the far right room.
All right. All right, you go into the room, and it's quite a different sight in here. It looks similar to the room you were just in. You see the kind of the stonework, like it kind of looks like it was a little shelter at one point. And all over the ground, it looks like there are bear traps.
Oh.
Like
Aren't we glad we didn't just look around the room then, huh?
Yeah.
But also accompanying, though, give me... who's in the front? Raffa and Lucius?
Yeah.
Give me a stealth roll.
Wait, a stealth roll?
Yeah, give me a stealth roll.
Oh.
Yes, a stealth.
Be sneaky. Use your bunny paws.
That's not how that works. 14.
No.
Okay. You see two Urzaring in there, and they seem to meet eyes with you as you walk in.
Of course.
Well, bear traps. We're good.
Right.
You do have a chance to run away.
Retreat now.
Right, go back, go back, go back.
Okay. You're back in the dial. They seem to chase after you, but they don't chase after you into the lobby.
Okay, well.
I mean, if we had to fight something in the last room, we probably have to fight something in every room.
I assume that if Henry didn't fall in, we wouldn't have alerted the Seadra and we wouldn't have had a fight. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather not be fighting through Earthring if we don't have to.
Then how do we not have to?
Make the climate hotter, I guess.
No. Actually, bears hibernate in the winter.
Oh, but there's a blanket of snow.
Oh, it was hot in the room, I might add, too. Very hot.
But wouldn't winter make a blanket of snow in there?
If it was hot with the Ursaring, that means they're all summer. What?
Look. You really think this might work?
I think it's a possibility. We might want to...
Possibility.
Wait a minute.
Try.
I mean, either that or we could have, since those Earthstring clearly noticed us, we could have you try stealthing through that room.
Wait, Lucius, when you pushed down on it the first time, the snowflake went from being dull to glowing, right?
Yeah.
And both rooms were hot like summer, so we just changed the climate of all of them to summer.
I get what you're saying. Interesting. Okay.
I don't get it.
Let's turn it back to winter and see what happened.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to take the dial and move it towards the.
And make sure it's glowing.
Okay. Yes, you press it down and turn it to winter, and it begins to glow. The snowflake glows.
Okay, let's check back in that room.
You're all going? I'll assume yes.
I might as well go in the front.
Okay. Okay, you enter the room. It is all snowy in here now, but as you all enter, a wall of ice just shoots up behind you.
Oh.
Oh, frick.
Oh, no.
Alright, I start fire-fanging the ice block.
Okay, you could try that. I should describe the room to you. It's the same room again, except it's covered in snow, and you cannot see the traps anymore.
That's what I thought.
Make an attack roll, Raffa. You don't see the Ursaring. That's a plus, I guess. And damage. Okay, you managed to make a dent in it, but anyone else? What's everyone else doing?
I'm going to use create flames on the fire, or on the fire, on the ice wall.
You know, I gotta hand it to you. You really did think about this.
You're using create fire. Okay, it's a attack roll.
Yep. Using my spell attack.
Okay.
Nat 20, and I think it's a d6 of damage.
Yeah.
That's 20!
I don't believe I get any modifiers to it since it's a spell, right?
Yeah.
Crit.
Oh, whoops.
Got the exclamation
Yeah.
mark.
9, 18. And Rafa did 4. Okay. So you dent it same as Rafa, but then it just kind of freezes over again.
Ah, crap.
I
Touch
got it.
with the frost key.
Speedless turn.
Speed star?
So that's I believe
Swift.
4,
Yes.
or it's 3d4, I believe.
Yeah, 3d4.
Yeah. Okay. Same sort of deal. You shoot your stars out at this wall. They kind of make a bunch of dents in it, and then it just kind of freezes over again.
Ah, come on.
Great, we're stuck here. And do we even know where the key is?
I assume we don't.
No, you ran away from.
Great!
Okay, I'm going to make a history check to see if I can remember where all the traps were.
No, you're not.
Too hard.
Everyone take a
You can make you can make a straight up intelligence roll. Just using your intelligence modifier if you want to try to remember vaguely where the traps were.
Well, that's the same modifier as history.
Oh,
so-
you don't have a proficiency? Okay.
No,
Alright.
I just said history because it's the role that made the most sense. Nope.
Yeah, you do not know. Well, there was one right at near the entryway that you're pretty sure you don't want to step on. But they were kind of scattered throughout the room.
Alright, well, I guess the trap expert has to go see if there's any hints without getting eaten by a trap.
Right. Investigation checks, I guess.
You
Let's
just
take a look around. You guys, can you look around to make sure to see if you can find the key from where you are right now? Meanwhile, I'm gonna go look around down in the yard.
wait, hold it, says Audric. We can't melt that door, but we can probably melt the snow.
Fair point.
I figured.
Okay, then I'll use
Ah.
control flames to melt
Just
this.
be careful, don't light the whole room on fire. I mean, I have the luxury of, and I'm sure this young lady does too, have the luxury of not taking much damage from it, but I don't think it's that way for all of you, like the shaman.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. Luckily, control flames is small and contained enough that I should be able to use it without lighting the room on fire.
All right.
Lucy's
So-
a guy.
So I'm going to use control flames to sort of start melting snow.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the option here. You could like systematically rake the room with your flames if everyone's helping, but you will all take a level of exhaustion.
Ooh. Or
Or you could, I think that's really the only thing you could do. You could do it for an extra long time with one person, and they'll take exhaustion. I don't think there's any way to do this without taking exhaustion. That's what I'm saying here.
How about a little test? Does anyone want to put a little fire in front of me? Directly in front of my path. Like about 5-10 feet away.
I'll do it.
wait.
Does that work?
What are you doing? What are you...
Control flames and to
I
give
told
Rodney
someone
like a
if they
straight
wanted to
path
create
into
fire
the middle of the
about
room.
5 to 10 feet away from me and
Okay.
off to the side of here.
Your
I
flame.
can take exhaustion, not Lucius. We can't afford that.
So you're just gonna kind of do this by yourself and melt the room?
No, we definitely don't want to take an exorbitant amount of time.
Well-
You misunderstand. I told someone to test out.
Oh yeah,
Patches
Rodney,
of snow
we're not.
5 to 10 feet in front of.
Yeah, we're not melting the room. What Rodney's doing is just doing some sort of test.
What we're doing is we're making little holes in the snow so we can jump from hole to hole.
No, Rodney is doing a test.
Ugh. I'm so confused.
We all have different plans.
Yeah.
5 feet in
Okay,
front of Rodney,
so,
we're shooting a fire.
So let's go to what was centrally asked by Rodney. Rodney asked for some flames about.
Does anyone want to create some fire 5 to 10 feet in front of me to see how it works?
Yeah.
Snow.
Okay, if Raffa's doing it, it just kind of... Are you doing it, Raffa?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so...
don't think a 12 is good enough.
Well, you're not really hitting a target. You're just kind of putting it in front of them. So you could just kind of do it. It just kind of slowly sinks down, and there's kind of a flame there, and it's just kind of in the snow, kind of.
I really thought that'd be much quicker.
Oh, great. This is bad. And we currently can't see anything in the room, can we?
You cannot see the traps. It's just covered in snow.
Well, can we see anything else in this room that might give us any indication of where to...
You kind of see the stonework over to a kind of the east side of the room. The cliffside kind of goes up, up, up. It's a pretty empty room.
In other words, if we're gonna find any luck, one of us is gonna go in that cave and risk getting their feet cut off.
But like I said, if you all pitch in, you could clear this whole room, but you'll all take some exhaustion.
We're already exhausted as it is.
Nope.
You're just
Not doing that.
One of us is just gonna have to go risk
Well,
it
if
all.
it's... The problem is, it can't just be one of us, because if only one of us does so, then it'll take an extremely long amount of time.
Not what I meant. I meant someone can go into the cave or the cliff on their own, risking their freaking neck. Clearly, we're not gonna take a long time just clearing out all the snow. We gotta go fast.
Risking their neck. Well, I don't have a neck, so I have nothing to lose.
Let's see.
I was gonna
Okay.
suggest that I was just gonna go do it and risk my own foot.
No, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking if it's going to be a level of exhaustion, we'll not all do it, but most of us will. We'll leave the people who are most likely to succeed at skill checks. Because that's what one level of exhaustion does, is that it gives us disadvantage in skill checks.
Yeah, that's what exhaustion will give you, just disadvantage on skill checks.
Yeah, so I think leave Rodney and Henry out of this, and everybody else will sort of work to melt the room.
All right.
I just want to go to the cave.
I don't.
There is no cave. It's a cliffside. So kind of go.
Side. What stone wall then?
There's like kind of a stone. You're in a circular room, and there's kind of like a cliffside around you.
God.
Yeah. So, I think we'll have everybody except for Rodney and Henry work. Well, and Ulrich too. Everyone except for Rodney, Henry, and Ulrich.
All right. Yeah, he'd be at 2 exhaustion if he helped. All right.
So yeah.
All in favor? Any objections? No. Okay. So, Henry, Audric, and Rodney, you watch as your slaves shovel and melt the room. They seem very,
I
very...
feel even more like I was born in privilege.
He was right.
He
Rodney,
was right.
slap him for me.
We'll slap Henry
Slap
in the
him for
face.
me.
I'll go ahead and slap Henry in the face.
All right, you shock yourself. Oh, so you both take, like, let's say 1 damage. One lightning damage for Rodney and 1 bludgeoning damage for Henry. All right.
You were sane, Raffa?
All right. So it takes some time, but eventually you shovel the snow, and the old lady will give you a nickel for your troubles. You see all the traps, but one trap you notice has another one of those keys in it, except it's like a brown leaf. It's in the trap, though.
I know this is going to be an automatic no, but since Constitution is the stat of working for a long time without tiring, can I try and make a Constitution saving throw to not get tired?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Well, I tried.
Ooh, does someone have a stick? Does someone have a stick?
Yeah, I have a stick.
Right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Is there a way that I can just try to pick up this autumn key with a stick?
It's in a
So that I do not risk my hand?
well, it's in a trap, so
I know. It's a bear trap, though, yes?
yeah, it's the same mechanics of a bear trap. The key is on the trigger like it's a piece of cheese, and
My idea is that I'm gonna try to use the stick to try to collect the key without risking my own hand.
okay, so you're going to just trigger the trap and pull your hand back? Well, with the stick, of course. With the stick, of course. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Someone's gonna give me a stick.
Yeah, Lucius.
Does the key have some sort of loop on it, I guess?
No, it's just a straight up key. There's no key ring on it.
Crap.
Yeah, so I think it's activate the trap and pull your
You could
hand
try
back.
to get the stick underneath it and flip it out of the trap.
No, that's not how bear traps work.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use that stick that Lucius is gonna give me to activate the trap.
You're gonna throw it?
No, I'm gonna push on it.
Okay. That should be fine. I won't make you roll for it. Gives you a bit of a startle. It goes off. It snaps, and the key goes like flying off into just the grass somewhere. The dead grass. You can pick it up now, I guess, if you want to.
Someone see where that landed?
Yeah.
You can pick it up.
Right. I'll pick up the autumn key.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, you have another key. And the wall behind you just melts.
That took a lot longer than it should have. Let's go.
Yeah.
To the beach room, because it's already winter.
Yeah. Let's head to the beach room next.
Which one was that? Remind me?
Second from the left.
Yeah, northeastern room.
All right. Yeah, that is correct.
I
What?
have these all marked down. I'll have you know.
You enter this room, and it's a very different sight. There's snow covering this kind of the beach front you saw before, but the water is frozen solid, and you see that island in the distance.
Okay. First things first. Will Ulrich's flame cause the ice to melt?
No. You're fine.
Okay. Then I guess
The ice is very thick.
Okay. Good. Then if that's the case, then I guess we'll cross.
All right.
We're not all gonna cross at once.
Well, we can traverse difficult terrain thanks to Raffa, so
Isn't it gonna be heavy?
the ice is thick.
Oh, okay then. Nothing to worry about.
So if it's thick enough that Ulrich's flame isn't going to cause problems, then it's more than for all of us to pass through without issue.
What are we waiting for?
Where would he be? Either Henry or Rodney. Give me a medicine check.
Sure. Medicine?
Yeah. Henry and Rodney.
I was thinking like
Medicine.
Le medicine.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I am sorry. I had to walk away from my screen. I have to walk all the way back. But yeah, Rodney, you do it. I'll just skip on it.
He's
Okay.
gonna skip?
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just do Mimic You instead. He'll do the medicine check. It's awful. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Ghost type. What does he know about health?
Well, you look back, Rodney, and Sora looks really blue right now.
Sora?
Yeah?
Oh, crap.
God. He's
Sora's a
absorbed.
shaman. Shaman hate ice. Ulrich, can you stay close to Sora to give him some warmth?
He looks back and... Oh, right. And he goes close to Sora. It seems like, yeah, he's suffering from maybe like hypothermia or something. And
no.
being
Like
exhausted.
a gerbil.
You make your way to this island though, and there's kind of like a dead palm tree in the center of it. And there seems to be what looks like a X made out of sticks in the snow.
Huh.
Normally X marks the spot, but I've heard from one person that X never ever marks a spot. Tough choices.
Yes, the X could be used as misdirection.
Well, I've got a shovel, so
More
ahead.
shoveling. Woohoo!
I'm just gonna take a couple of steps back, and I'm like, well, go ahead, Lucius.
Yes, go ahead. I'm
Okay.
right behind you, Cat. I am literally right behind you.
okay. I guess I'm shoveling where the X is.
Okay.
My shovel.
Okay, since this is a simple job, not really shoveling a whole room, you can do that. Until your shovel hits something hard. And it seems to be a chest.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm going to lift the chest out of the hole.
Alright, it's a very small chest. Well, not like extremely small, but you need two hands to kind of pull it out. And you pull it above your hole. What do you want to do next?
Gosh, I am going to regret this so much, but I'm it.
You're just gonna click it open?
Yeah.
Alright, you open it with a glow. And there is a bunch of gold and a key on top. It's a flower on the key.
Okay.
I'm holding back my temptations.
But we have the 2X box now.
I'm going to take the key. If one of you wants to try for the gold, go ahead.
No, must resist. Must contain myself.
Well, Rafa, you are the one with the 2X box.
I'm gonna touch a coin and see what happens.
It's a coin. It just kind of metal, made out of gold.
I'm gonna take the gold coin out of the box.
You have mark a gold coin on your inventory.
Okay, I'm now gonna dump the chest in the 2X box.
Okay, there's about 50 gold in there. And at the bottom, there is 25 silver.
Wow.
If you're using the 2X box, please mark that separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, that wasn't very about. Let's head back then.
Alright.
Anyone want to go ice skating?
Not particularly, but
No, it's fine. We'll ice skate on the way back. Here, I'll try a little spin.
By the way, I'm back on my monitor.
Cool.
okay.
You're doing a spin, Rodney? Do an acrobatics.
Just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
If you break your back on the ice, it's all dice person.
Okay, yeah. You do a triple sow cow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're heading back into the.
Alright. What do you want to do next?
Okay.
The last room is the
Room on the
sea.
left. Yeah.
I honestly don't know what to do with the big tree.
I can
That's the one with the big
think-
tree, yeah.
I guess we turn it to fall and the tree will die, but then the leaves will be everywhere.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a couple of things. I mean, we saw the floor of the barren, so we don't have to worry about like bear traps around or anything.
We know what happens if we go to the wrong room when it's winter.
You know, so I don't think winter sounds tempting, all things considering. but probably not a good idea. My bet is on fall, personally.
Yeah, I think fall's our best choice.
Everybody agree?
All
I
right.
don't care.
Let's go fall.
Okay. I'm going to go into the center room, change the dial to pointing at the cloudy sun in the east, and then we'll head into the far left
Wait.
room.
No, you want to turn it to the leaf. The leaf is fall.
The leaf is... Oh, yeah, the leaf is fall.
You almost sent us into the spring.
Okay, yes, I'm going to point it to the leaf.
All right. The dried up leaf. Sure thing. It begins to glow. This dried up, miserable looking dried leaf.
Okay. And then we're going to head into the far left room.
All right. So you head into this room. It's a little bit chilly now. It was really hot last time. But there are leaves all over the ground of this massive tree, but there are also these weird nuts.
Chestnuts.
Everyone could give me a nature check to...
Okay.
Okay.
Disadvantages incoming.
Yeah, lots of disadvantages coming.
Nature.
That works surprisingly well.
My nature is +5. I got 13.
Critical!
No.
Wait, what?
My natural 20.
So...
Turned into a 5.
Okay,
Oh,
well, Rodney, I guess you're the only one who got, like, a decent roll here.
I got 13. 13 is decent.
Rodney, you're the only one who got a decent roll here.
Yeah.
You know these are sticky nuts.
These are sticky nuts.
So when you squeeze them, they'll be kind of like this adhesive on your hands if you burst them.
Oh, actually, considering Rodney is a thief, it actually makes sense for him to this.
You know, with your roll, you know, thieves did make use of this for scaling buildings by
That might come in handy.
applying it to their hands.
I think I'm gonna take at least 5 or 7.
There's a lot on the ground, so you could you could.
I'll take quite a few of them.
All right.
Like, if we were to say a few of them, how much would that be?
A few is 3.
Few is 3.
Then get several.
Several. I'll say that's a dozen.
All right then.
12.
Okay, so sticky nuts. I get the feeling we're supposed to use those nuts to climb the tree. Well, anybody?
I don't climb very well.
I
Use
will.
the sticky nuts
I'll
to
do
climb
it.
the
I'll
tree.
do it.
You want to just do it on your own, Rodney? Or do you want one of us to come with you to help?
Can any of you catch up? That's the question.
You have a climbing
I
speed,
am
the rest of us
fairly
don't.
confident in my speed.
Okay, looks
Alright,
like
then.
Henry's going with
If you
you.
want to do it, then let's make it a competition.
Oh.
I'll take 2 sticky nuts, and I'm just gonna toss them to Henry.
All right. You know you could climb this thing without these sticky nuts, Rodney.
I know. That's why I'm giving Henry what he needs.
All right. So is it just you two gonna go up with this race?
I'm not going to bother with the race, but I'm going to try and climb up too.
All right.
I'm staying where it's safe.
Tie me up.
Rodney, or no, I'll just grab a couple sticky nuts on my own. I can just do that.
because Henry is gonna go up, Audric wants to go up, and Sora does not want to go up. Neither does Mimikyu. So
Gaza, tie me.
all right. All right. How should I do this race?
I'm not bothering with the race.
Yeah, I know, but I'm deciding they are. So
It doesn't matter, Lucius. You might just be the fastest anyway. They
Okay.
might try too hard.
You think yourself as a fancy explorer, then how about you prove it?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
aware that I'm trying to twist my words to your favor. Well,
Okay,
I
so
won't let that happen.
you both have a climbing speed right now, so...
Yep.
Alright, so both of you do an athletics roll
An athletics roll.
as you're climbing the base of this trunk.
All right.
Athletics. All right.
You want us to do that right now?
Yeah. Ooh, close. Okay,
Just barely.
you start, like, hauling ass up this tree. Henry, gets ahead of you, Rodney, and, to your surprise, you were known for being a pretty good, climber back in the day, but this stubby electric plug man is showing you up right now.
You're getting beaten by a gorilla.
You know what? For a stub pluggy boy, you're not so bad.
Okay, next you're coming up to, like, a kind of, like, branched area, and you have to kind of, like, maneuver through the branches. Give me acrobatics, both of you.
Acrobatics. Wow. Oh, that's one of my specialties.
Then how about you beat 19?
And meanwhile, Lucius and old Rick are just...
Oh my god!
What?
So you're, like, maneuvering through these branches, Rodney, with, like, relative ease. And Henry gets stuck in a branch, and he's getting, like, it's kind of, like, weighing him down, like this branch is bending down. And then it just shoots him up like a slingshot. He goes at it. Then he just kind of...
Oh my god.
The pie.
Both of you give me perception rolls.
Got it.
Okay. It's perception that is +4.
Critical.
Hey, you wish you could have gotten that roll during the race.
Wow, you were rolling so good, both of you.
Only 19.
You both notice there's a dead beehive. Well, actually, several dead beehives all over the place. You have a feeling if you were in another season, this would not bode well for you. But it's safe right now, and I think we need to make a... What should we make here? Let's make intelligence rolls to maneuver through kind of another bramble on this on the tree.
Base intelligence.
Try to find a shortcut through here.
Base intelligence, right?
Yeah. Tree's kind of swaying, maybe. Oh.
Oh no.
This we're on.
Oh no.
All right. You kind of you're way ahead, Henry. But you kind of get stuck in your, like, stubby body's getting stuck in these brambles as you try to reach through. Well, maybe Rodney slashes through them with his claws.
You're good, but not good enough.
And at this point, you can see the canopy of the tree, and we'll make one more athletics roll just to see who gets to the top. Well, actually, Henry's ahead, so you have to roll really... You need a natural 20 to win, Rodney. That's what I...
Well, either that or Henry needs to nap.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So close.
Ooh. I am going to say it's a tie.
That's a fitting end to this.
Yeah.
They're how do I say it? Their Poke-Flute measuring contest
Yeah.
is ending in a tie.
You need, like, a photo finish here to see who... You have a feeling you may be convinced one of you think you won, but you'd, like, need a photo finish to confirm it.
only I gave my camera to Raffa.
Raffa's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Just
Hey,
Lucius,
Raffa!
Raffa's
Did you
at
hear
the
that?
bottom.
But in this canopy, there is you could see a nest. But it's across a branch that kind of goes out there.
I have a feeling that's where the key is. Is it?
We can well, if that is where we're going, I know I can beat you there.
It's a branch, so you can't both go to.
Look, this is a tie. Let's just call it that.
All right.
You're not half bad.
Neither are you, cat.
Alright.
We
Alright.
got that settled.
Audric and Lucius are still, like, slowly climbing the tree. Do you guys want to go for it, or are you gonna wait for them?
Sorry, what?
Lucius and Audric are kind of taking their time to get up here. They're not, like, hauling it up the tree. Do you want to go for the nest, or are you gonna wait for them?
I think we'll wait for them.
Alright.
At least I'll wait for them. What's Henry doing?
Honestly, I'm just following you.
Alright.
Well, wait.
Alright, Lucius and Audric, they finally get up the tree. And you see the same thing as I described to them.
Alright. Looks like our prize is potentially in that nest. Between everybody here, Rodney probably should be the.
I'm a little distracted by this. I'm looking at my bandana around my neck, and I'm mumbling to myself, maybe I should have just put this on my head.
Rodney,
More aerodynamic. Huh? What?
I believe you would be best to climb and see what's in there.
Oh yeah, just give me 1 second. And I'm gonna take off my black bandana on my neck, and I'm gonna wrap it around my head.
Okay, so, like, going like Daniel-san here.
Yep.
Yeah, alright.
And then I'll do what Lucius said. What was it again?
Go out across the branch into the nest and see what's there.
All right.
Okay, give me an acrobatics with advantage.
Not a problem.
You have an
2
aerodynamic advantage.
2 D20s, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Plus
Wait,
your acrobatics.
I could also give you bardic inspiration.
Oh, yes, that'll help. Because he might fall. If he rolls terrible.
D6.
You want
D6
to?
still.
Yeah, so Henry will sing you a little jaunty tune as you...
And I'll give him guidance.
Okay, so you've got, like, modifiers out the ass right now.
Like 3 of them.
Yeah. So with advantage, plus a d4, plus a d6. Well, you can use a d6. I think it's up...
D4 plus a D6 plus a D20. All right, here goes nothing. That's 1 and a 7.
7 plus 8 is 6. No, not 16.
So 1 and a...
15. So 15. Do you want to add the? I'd recommend adding the D4.
All right, I'll add the D4.
Alright, 1d4. So it's 15. Okay, 19. So that's good enough to go across. And in this nest, you see another key, and it has a sun on it. I think all of you have, like, one of each key.
I have the snow key.
Yeah, I have
has
the,
the
Everyone
flower
but
key.
Rob.
I already have the Atom key.
No.
Oh, so yes.
All right,
I
can I
stayed
grab
where it
the
was
summer key?
safe.
Yeah. And since you did such an amazing roll, you could just kind of go back with that.
All right.
All right.
Got it.
Okay, looks like let's head back down the. Yeah, let's just head back.
All right. You want to race down?
I.
No.
The race down, the winner just jumps off.
Yeah, they're just.
I feel like if I were to dive down, I would just plug into the ground.
All right, so you traverse down this tree, it's a massive tree, and what do you want to do next?
Head back into the center room.
All right, you are in the center room.
Okay, we noticed a bunch of slots on the dial. Let's see if our keys fit in there.
Let's push on the dial and turn it off first. Just in
Can
case.
it be turned off?
Well, we push it down to turn it on. Maybe if we push again, it'll reset. I don't know.
Well, you could pull it up. Well, you could try that.
Can we access the slots on it with it just being in its current position?
Yeah, they're kind of on the face on the side.
Yeah, I thought so. So we don't need to worry about that.
I wonder what you're gonna say next. Do you want to put them in any particular order?
No, okay. So, well, since you suggested, do you want to put them in any particular order?
Is there anything noticeable about each of the slots?
Nope, they all look the exact same.
Then it wouldn't matter if we just put them in all at once.
And is it on... Where are the slots exactly?
They're on the front of it, kind of on the opposite side of the room, so on the south end of it, like below the leaf, the dried up leaf one.
Okay, so the slots don't really seem to mean anything, or if they do, we don't have it indicated. Yeah, I guess just put them in.
All right. I'm sorry to leave you on a cliffhanger, but someone's at my door, so maybe role play while I go check.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sink the keys into the holes.
Also, I thought of what Henry's bardic inspiration would most likely sound like, since he primarily uses his flute. He uses his flute for like inspiration, like how he uses his flute for spells and such.
Mm-hmm. Fortunately, it's not a harmonica. Otherwise, I'd ask.
All right, 5-minute Q&A, go.
Yeah. Chat, any questions for us while it's gone? We'll have to wait for them to...
Nonsense.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
I just typed it in chat.
Henry,
5-minute Q&A. We gotta get it.
Henry. I know it sounds a little weird coming from me who just told you to have a competition with me, but you do seem a little more competitive lately. What's going on?
Well, I don't know. I just feel a lot more competitive at the moment.
Well, it seems like every opportunity chance you had to take at me, you just decided to take a jab at me. Are you feeling all right?
I'm definitely feeling different.
And that's not just because of the poison, is it?
No,
Well, in all honesty, I don't care how competitive you two get with each other, but
Yeah,
I want you...
I'm back.
We're role-playing, so just give...
All right, if you...
Yeah, just to finish it up. Well, I don't care how competitive you two are, but don't let your competitiveness hinder the rest of the team.
I'm trying not to, but he makes it very hard.
We all need to work together and assist each other if we want through all the things we need to.
Assist us together. That's what I'm saying.
If I may interject, says Audric, I think friendly competition is good for an adventure. Never mind, don't mind me.
well, I don't know. Maybe it's because
Well, I know how competition can ruin a friendship. Believe me, I know.
And I know how it could create. Never. Well, you put your keys in. Twist them. The dial then starts rising. And there is now a passageway through it that kind of leads in a spiral staircase that goes down.
All right. Looks like we're heading lower. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready.
I assume Raffa and Lucius are going front. It looks like you could go in like rows of 2, kind of.
So we got Raffa and Lucius.
We'll have Team Raffa and Team Lucius again.
Well, actually, since Lucius and Raffa are both exhausted, therefore I don't trust our ability to make rolls, I'm actually going to say we're going to have Lucius and Rodney in front.
Lucius and Rodney.
Lucius and who? Me?
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna walk down the stairs?
Yeah.
All right. You begin descending the stairs.
All right, let's go, better cat.
You're calling Raffa?
Yes.
So about a few flights down, Lucius and Rodney, you fall down through a step that promptly closes. Ah!
Oh gosh.
No time to pull out the immovable rod?
You'd be kind of halfway down this hole, but you could pull it out. As you see, like, Lucius fall down.
Grab his hand, turn on the rod.
Through anyway.
Hmm?
So, what you're saying is that I'll pull it out, but I'll just fall through anyway.
Well, you'll fall through, but since it's catching you by surprise, you'll fall a little way. You maybe, like, stop yourself from hitting whatever bottom there is, but what I'm saying is you cannot, like, save Lucius too, because that's 2 reactions. It's either...
No.
Yeah.
My butt goes first, so I'm gonna... As soon as I realize that I'm falling down, I'm gonna be like, immovable rod time.
Alright. So, you pull it out.
Sorry, but it's either you or me.
Okay. You pull it out, and you see Lucius fall. Okay, I guess Lucius joined me in the private room. We haven't done this in a while.
Oh gosh.
Yes, the private room.
Okay.
Alright, you fall into a room and you take... Oh, I don't have my dice 6s here. It's quite a fall. You take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And what you see in this room is directly in front of you, there is a staircase. Like a doorway that leads to a staircase. It doesn't seem like anything else is on this side, but you hear a familiar voice say, "Oh, well, look who dropped in," from behind you.
Familiar how?
It's familiar. Be right back.
To be thinking very quickly.
Okay, you guys witnessed Lucius fall down through this hole. What do you guys want to do? Well, it wasn't a hole. He, like, kind of fell through the stair, and it kind of... The trap reset. So it just looks like it looks like a stair right now.
I'm gonna tap
right
the
now,
stair.
Right now I'm below
It
the
happens
trap.
again.
Yeah, the stair kind of, like... It opens up when you put pressure on it.
I'm gonna be like, hey, open this up.
You're pretty far
I
to...
can
do that.
try to open it by stepping on it and then
I'm gonna try to do it, but I'm not sure if it'll do it.
You hear Rodney's voice coming from it, though.
I I can try opening by stepping on it and then stepping off, like with one foot.
Yeah. But he seems to be quite a number of feet down, is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say very quickly. I'm gonna go check on Lucius. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, that
I'm
goes...
sorry I have to do this to you.
We go to... what are you doing, Rodney?
All right. I am going to be continuously turning on and off the immovable rod to not try to fall to my death.
Okay.
But I will be falling down.
Like, how fast are you doing this? Are you trying to do it as fast as you can, or is it really slowly?
I'm gonna try to go fast.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception check.
Yeah.
I had no idea how I was supposed to save Lucius.
Okay, yeah, you hear sort of talking. Anyway, be right back. Alright. You hear? Uh-oh. You're muted if you, didn't disable that.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted.
Alright. You, look behind you, and that familiar voice seems to be coming from a Clefable with an entourage of 3 Clefairy. Hello there.
Hello, Discord.
Need a hand? He reaches out a hand for you.
Sure.
He
I take it.
He pulls you up and he lets go, and then he just kind of laughs. Oh. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
No, it's understandable. I seem to be trapped into pitfalls or something.
Mm-hmm. I heard you had a little run-in with Entropy.
Ah, that's what his name was.
Yeah, my sincerest apologies. To be honest, I've never liked the little twerp. But he's good at doing his job, let's say.
Yeah, I got that impression.
Be right back. Okay, Rodney, join me in private room 2.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Private room 2.
Okay, you hear Lucius talking to someone, and you hear this person laugh. The voice sounds familiar. Give me an intelligence check to maybe sift through your memory to...
Okay. What was it?
Intelligence. Let's just say history.
History check. Got it.
Okay, you don't know who it is.
I have no idea.
But you're getting pretty close. You think if you drop down, you won't take any damage. Putting a gauge on where
Just go ahead and do that since I have no idea who it is. But the chat does know.
Okay, so go in private room 1.
Got it.
Okay, as you are talking to him, Lucius, Rodney drops down, kind of clueless. Rodney, you see a stairway that kind of goes up, but as you look behind you, you see Lucius and you see Discord, the Clefable you met in the shaman testing ground, so to speak.
I'm not sure.
That punched Henry in the gut.
I'm not sure if I landed gracefully or not.
You land pretty graceful. It wasn't that far of a drop. Oh, and dear Roland has joined us too.
I am very tempted not to make it up. I'm trying to hold back the episode 3 reference.
Yeah, we both had a bit of a fall.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna be like, "Oh hey, what's up?" I'm a little anxious to be here. He can tell by my voice.
So you discovered a new dungeon. Props to you.
Yeah, and then you guys apparently managed to discover as well.
Oh, you see, when someone discovers a new dungeon, we tend to check it out, see if there's anything we could use to our advantage. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be anything in here. It seems to be a stomping ground for a few legendary Pokemon. Nothing that really interests us. But, well, one thing interests us. You see, Entropy, as I said, he's a little weakling who I could care less for, but he's very good at his job, and he discovered a lot of things about your motley little crew, including your Lucius, your Roland, but you go by Rodney for some reason.
You know what? At this point, I don't really care who you call me as.
I'll call you Roland because it seems to bug you.
I'm just gonna shrug.
But one thing threw Entropy off a little bit. Who is that Charmeleon traveling with you?
We don't know.
Yeah, we're not entirely sure either.
You're not sure? Then why are you traveling with him?
Because he told us he could help a spell that forces him to tell the truth, and I believed him.
And I assume he's taking you to Niflheim, right?
No, not to Niflheim. However, he is find a.
You kind of cut out there?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I said not to Niflheim, but he's taking us to a place to find.
Oh, you're kind of going. Yeah, you're going into robot mode.
Okay. Let me try that one more time.
Yeah.
Not to Niflheim, but he is taking us to a. We believe we can find a clue.
That. You see, that's problematic. I believe what Erebus and Nyx wanted you to do was find Niflheim as soon as possible.
We're trying, but with all these clues, it's not like we can go any faster.
Yes, believe me, we are trying our hardest to find Niflheim.
Well, maybe you need a little more incentives.
We have an incentive. I made a promise to protect Nocturne. I'm going to fulfill that promise. So I'm going to find Niflheim. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Well, that's why I took your friend, too. Did you wonder where he went?
Wonder where what?
Your friend went?
Where Rain went.
Yo, bingo. Yeah, that's his name. Rain.
What did you do to him?
That's for me to know and for you to find out. You know, your names aren't the only thing Entropy found out about you. Like, for instance, I know you're from Ironforge, correct? Tell me I'm right. It's like quiz time.
Yes.
Well, I'd hate for something unfortunate to happen there. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I would.
I see you catch my drift. Well, if you have other things to do here, I suppose I should just mosey along. Give my props to Ataxia if you see her in here.
Who's that?
Oh, never mind. Spoilers.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. Well, we'll see you around, I guess.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. He pulls out a card and then, in a flash of light, he disappears. Let me go to back to the other guys. All right.
To further the use of martial arts across the grass continent. Oh, hey.
Hey. Well, what do you want to do here?
Well, Henry and Raffa have been talking about mostly Henry's past. With his
I'm
father.
assuming we're just walking down the stairs if we're just chit-chatting.
Oh, you're just gonna walk down the stairs?
Yeah.
All right.
Unless we all want to jump down the elevator shaft.
Well, you avoid that the trap step, and you make your way down, and
That's hard.
you can come back. You see... Wait till he comes back. You see Lucius and Rodney in a room, and it has 3 doorways on the other side of it.
Anything fun happen while you took the fast road?
Old friend Discord.
Oh. Well, good thing I wasn't there. Might have
Good
spat
thing
on
I
it.
I think the two of you weren't there.
Yes. I
Well,
would
in
have
any
tried to attack him again, and he would have nearly killed me again.
I believe that's their
Yes.
sign that we better hurry.
But we learned something interesting. The Chaos Guild has been checking out this dungeon as well, and potentially have someone called Ataxia in this dungeon. And second thing we learned is that apparently this dungeon is a stomping ground for legendary.
A stomping ground for legendary Pokemon.
Is that how you know about this place, Audric?
No, I've never been in this place before. I just...
How did you know this? How did you know this goes to Naginata then?
I just knew.
In any
I don't think
case,
this is the time to ask any questions. The
yes,
point is, as we're going forward, we need to watch our step.
yes, this dungeon is potentially a lot more dangerous.
Especially considering that we now know it's a stomping ground for legendaries. We better not meet any on our way here.
Okay, in any case, where can we move on to now?
There's 3 doorways in front of you, and they're covered by they have a stone door on it. And there seems to be a symbol on each one.
Okay, what does the symbol look like?
On the first one, it looks like a boulder. On the middle one, it's a snowflake. And on the third one, it looks like a gear.
Okay. Using my totally not cheating meta pack, I believe it would be best if we go through the middle door. Snowflake means potentially ice type, and we've got a lot of advantages if we do end up in ice.
I'm not gonna question it.
All right. You're going to go into the door?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to ask you now. Do you want to do one last encounter?
I mean, this is basically like near the end of the
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, I'm basically asking because my question is, if we do this one last encounter, will we basically be out of the dungeon? Because then that will determine whether I say...
Oh, okay. Yes. You pretty much will be.
Okay, then I'll let everybody else... my vote is for yes, but we all should probably get a vote, and maybe...
I'm going to abstain.
I would say yes.
Might as well.
All right. You enter the door. And you enter a very cold room. The floor is ice. And the stone slab shuts behind you.
Get ready, boys.
Zelda boss.
Time to roll for initiative.
Well, not yet.
As this large icicle-looking creature kind of smashes through the ice and starts stomping towards you.
Now is when we roll for initiative.
Correct.
Is it Kyurem?
No, it's Regice.
Ah, yes.
It was a rock door, a gear door, and a nice
door.
Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, or Reggie Steel.
Do I have
Yes,
disadvantage?
It would have been the element we fight against.
No, I don't think
No.
that counts as...
Initiative. Yeah, initiative is not an ability. So you still have your advantage.
20.
Yes.
I got 6.
What'd you get, Henry?
I got 19.
19, okay. And what did you get, Rodney?
I got 14.
14. Rodney has the rod.
Of course I do.
Six-
That's why he keep it.
16 for Audric. 10 for Sora.
You didn't give me the immovable rod because of that stupid pun, did you?
No. I was thinking.
Might as well just call myself Rodney the Immovable.
16 plus 2 is 17, so it goes after Henry.
16 plus 2 is 17?
Oh,
huh?
sorry, 18. So it goes before Henry. Or after Henry, sorry. I always mix it up. Alright. So Raffa, what do you want to do?
Well, I think now is as good a time as any to let loose my most powerful weapon. So, I am going to use Burning Hands on Regice.
Alright. What does that entail? I guess I have to go.
3d6
That's a saving throw.
fire damage if it fails a save, or half if it succeeds.
What kind is it?
Evocation.
Is it like
No.
Constitution?
No, it's
It's dexterity, I believe.
Dexterity.
Yeah, it's dexterity, and Rafa's spell save DC is 8 plus her con plus her 8 plus 3 plus whatever her con is.
It got 24, so.
Oh my!
I think that's half damage. Well, it's probably gonna be normal damage with the weakness.
I was
Yeah,
really
so-
hoping that this would be
3d6.
double damage.
11.
What did you say?
All
You
right.
can do 24 damage?
No, it's saving throw.
No. Yeah, it got 24 for its saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
We go on to Hen. Oh, you want to do anything else, Raffa?
I'll hang out near Lucius.
All right. Yeah. Then we go to Henry.
You know exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah, another
I
saving
know
throw.
what you're gonna say next. Your next line will be, Then Kiaidama!
Yes,
To you.
and Kiaidama.
Yeah. All right. I always forget that's a saving throw, right? I believe it is.
Yeah, that's
Yes, saving throw.
And if it's inorganic, which I'm pretty sure Regice is, it takes disadvantage.
Come on, you're supposed to say 10 Kiaidama and you're supposed to guess. This is how it works.
次にお前は電気合い玉という。
Then Kiaidama!
Constitution. Oh, that's not what you want to do. Oh, wait, it was one you want to do because it only got 9.
It also takes disadvantage
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Wait a minute. How many d8s do I do again? 3?
Yeah.
yeah.
3d8.
Yep.
Unless you're casting it with a higher level spell slot.
It's 3d8. I'm going to be using a normal second level spell slot.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You're wow. The loud ass thunder throughout the room. Maybe like makes a big dent in the ice. The skating rink you're on, and you deliver a devastating blow to this ice golem.
We just both walk up and just unleash our most powerful attacks on him.
All right. We go to him next. And he is gonna stomp over to Lucius.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
Or no, he's not. He's gonna keep his distance. And he's gonna pull a big chunk of ice out of the ground. And he's gonna whip it at Lucius.
Oh my god.
19 plus 9.
Plus 9?
4d10.
Oh.
2,
What?
8. 8 plus 9 is 17. 17 plus 6 is 23. 23 plus 6. So 29 damage.
Holy sh...
Double shock.
All right.
Oh man.
And
Whoa,
make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
Oh my gosh, it fell on top of him.
21.
Yeah, okay. You're okay. So this big rock, or not rock, a big chunk of ice flies at Lucius and just kind of bowls him over. All right. Let's go to Audric next, who is going to shoot a big flaming ball at him.
Holy shit.
17 plus... What's the... Oh, yeah. Okay. That's good. 7... 2, 9... Does 18 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. All right. We'll go to Rodney. This thing is still in the center. No one's kind of around it yet. They've been doing like ranged attacks.
Rodney, help me. I've got a plan.
You do?
Yes.
Right? I'm gonna go next to Lucius. I'm like, what's the plan?
Just help me.
Okay. I'm gonna cast help on Lucius then.
Well, it's not really cast, more of a help, but...
Yeah.
I'm gonna help Lucius.
Point out a weak spot, I guess, or...
Okay,
Go
so...
for the eyes. It's Zelda time.
Okay,
Is that what
just
you want me to
so
do?
I... Yeah. So, just so I'm aware, does help only work one attack roll or multiple?
I believe it only works on one.
Okay, figured.
Yeah.
So I'll just do it sort of like my...
Yeah.
I hope what you're planning on won't get us killed.
All right. We'll go to Sora, who's looking very cold again. And he takes a die 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he is going to use his healing word on Lucius. You get back... Oh my god. You get back 4, Lucius. He's a big help.
Yay. That's horrible.
Holy crap, 29 points of damage.
Lucius, it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to activate my bracelet, and I am going to use Scorching Ray.
All right. That hits.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm right on the,
Good lord, you're
Oh,
gonna
whoops.
do what?
Sorry, I forgot the exclamation mark again.
You're gonna do what now?
I'm using Scorching Ray.
He's
Ooh.
using the sun. He's Wii Fit trainer now.
Nice.
4.
Salute the sun.
Feel the sun.
70.
Or in the UK, they say sun salutation.
Okay.
Salute the sun.
Yeah, the male one says feel it. The female one says salute it.
Nice.
That's hits too? Yeah, well.
Feel the sun.
Yeah, if
Feel the
18
sun coursing through
hits,
your
then I
veins.
imagine
You are now burning to death.
10. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
I didn't even need it. Okay.
And that
Eight.
one only does... Okay.
So in total I did 24, 20, and 16 damage.
Yep. Good stuff. Mimikyu is gonna fish in.
Wait,
Oh.
I still have a bonus action.
Alright.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Steering.
Searing Smite?
Yeah.
Alright. Yep, you do that. You are not getting close to this thing?
No, that's I'm sticking with the rest.
Alright. Alright. Mimikyu is gonna reach in his bag of tricks. And he pulls out a candlestick.
Ooh.
He doesn't really know what to do with it. He's just kind of holding it. We go back to Raffa.
Okay. I'm gonna light the candlestick and then control flames at Regice.
Okay. I said it was a die 6 before.
Yeah.
I guess he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw to try to avoid it. And he gets 7 plus... Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's getting hit. So, die 6. So, 6 damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Your flames shoot and kind of smother the big ice golem. Henry, it is your go.
Okay. Well, considering that I already used the Denki Aidama,
I'll be right
considering
back.
that I
I
already
need to check on
used the
someone.
Denki Aidama, I will now try something different. Wait, no. No, curse would be kind of redundant, considering we're already stomping this one.
I mean, it's still something to do. You can.
Alright then, I'll run.
Well, I mean, either that, or if you want to use that level 3 spell slot, powerful Denki Adama, you can. It's whatever you want.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Well, okay, so I already used my... Okay. So... let's see here. Does the bag count as an action or a bonus?
I believe it's a bonus.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
bonus action.
Yeah.
So the it'll all depend on what I get from the bag.
Alright.
If I get something useless, I'll do a Denki Aidama. 2d10 because I get
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. So an 8 and a 10.
I get another new bag and a fake coin.
Yeah, you pull out another inert bag. Actually, I'll say it's a hat again.
It's a hat. Just a hat. Just a top hat.
Yeah.
A top hat to put on.
The bag is inert again, and the hat it's now a hat of double cheap tricks. And you pull out a gold coin.
Wait. I have 2 inert bags of cheap tricks.
Yes,
You now have a
And you
hat
have
of
a
double
hat of
cheek.
double
And now
cheek.
I have a hat of cheap. I now have a hat out of cheap tricks. But now it's just a 2d10.
yeah.
D10 hat of cheap tricks. Wow.
It just turned back into a hat.
Wow. It's just a hat. Okay. So that That's the thing. Wow, it's a hat again. I didn't expect that. I really did not.
Okay, what's your action gonna be?
A really big creature right in front of us?
Well, how about I give this a try? A little bit more of, I've only done this once. And you remember, I did this when I was nearly dead. But I'll try this again. I'll try this.
Alright.
Cho! Denki-ai-dama!
Cho?
Cho Denki-ai-dama.
In other words, more powerful Denki Adama? I don't know.
Super.
Oh, so
super.
the level 3 one?
Yes.
Yeah.
So a saving throw is in its future. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it failed. So how many?
That's 4d8s, right?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
14. All right. Another devastating hit to this Pokemon. Audric is he's out of his secret technique, so he's gonna run up to it and trying to attack it. And he misses. He's gonna attack again. He misses. Yeah. So he is now next to it.
I was going to wonder how protective he is.
Yeah. He's tired, man. Rodney, it's your turn.
That doesn't affect his attack roll.
Well, he's tired, I'm saying. He's not meta, okay, man? Okay. Rodney, what do you want to do?
Can I use my bonus action to ask for advice?
Not really.
Asking for advice from who? And asking for advice is talking, which is a free action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, free actions.
All right. Yeah, you're free to ask anyone what you maybe want you to do.
Lucius, any better ideas?
Okay, well I've already got your help, and I've got a turn.
No, you can't store a help. It only lasts.
Oh yeah, I can't store help. Okay, frick. Since I'm planning on approaching the thing next turn, would he have to wait? Would he have to?
Oh wait! I skipped over the Regice turn. Sorry.
You did.
But I wanted you to skip over Regice's turn.
Okay. No, he's okay. Forget what Audric did. Well, Audric is still gonna attack. The Regice is gonna walk up to you, and he is going to hit. He is going to hit Rodney.
Okay.
15 plus 9, I think that hits.
Can I dodge it?
It has disadvantage first.
Okay, 10 plus 9, I think that hits.
And yes, you can use Uncanny Dodge.
Yeah.
But you'd have to wait for him to say the amount of damage.
8,
I know this is gonna hurt.
8, 13, 21 plus 3, 27 damage.
I'm gonna use Uncanny Dodge.
Uncanny Dodge! That would, I think it's rounded up. So it'd do 14.
14.
Yeah, 14 damage. Oof. Okay, but then he gets another attack. He's gonna slam you again. Disadvantage. No, you can only do it once per turn. What's your AC?
16.
16. Yeah, that 16 hits. So he's going for another round of slamming. 8, 12, 15 plus 6. 21 damage.
Oh my god.
This thing hits like a freaking rock.
And then he...
And now I'm down to 2 HP.
2 HP, wow, okay. He's gonna do another attack.
What?
To Henry. Yes, I think that hits. 18 plus 9.
And that's with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Oh.
3, 7, 1, 8 plus 9. Or no, sorry, not 8 plus 9. 8 plus 6 is 14. So 14 damage to you, Henry, my good man. It's like,
I think I preferred it when it was throwing ice at us.
okay, Audric made his attacks and it didn't do anything, so we'll then go to Rodney. The thing is right in front of you, Rodney.
Okay, so you've either got the option of sneak attacking or I'm planning on dealing some big damage next turn, so
Should I just go ahead and attack this thing?
or you can use help on me so that I can
Alright then, help it is.
Alright, you point out a weak spot to Lucius. Alright,
This is gonna kill us all!
Sora takes some more damage for being in this horrible weather. He doesn't look so hot, I'll point out. And he is going to... Oh, he used both his things. Or no, he'll Bardic Inspiration Rodney. So he sings you a good song as he's shivering. We will go to Lucius. It's your go.
How's the Regice looking?
He still looks like ready and raring to go.
Oh my freaking gosh!
No!
I have 4 HP. I'm in another near-death situation. Oh, this is what happened again.
I cannot attack this thing head on.
This is what happens when you cheese the DM's encounters.
He becomes a monk.
Okay. I'm going to. Okay, I've got. I assume that.
That does miss. What was it?
It was. Oh, that was me attacking with. That was me attacking with my con with help.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that misses. Or does that miss?
Okay.
Does that miss?
Multi-attack.
Yes, that misses. That hits.
Net freaking 20!
Alright.
Critical, yo!
Oh, okay. I am. By the way, I used my.
You're kind of cutting out and kind of. Your rope.
Sorry. Gosh darn, I don't know why that's happened. But I used the level 2 spell slot in order to. And with this, I'm also going to use another level 2 spell slot to cast. So basically, I am hedging a lot.
Cut out at the worst possible time.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Can you guys not hear me?
You're constantly kind of cutting out, like.
We lost you right there.
Freaking. Why is this not working? Okay. Basically, I did Searing Smite at level 2 spell slot, and I'm using Divine spell slot.
Okay, so let's take this damage at each damage calculation. Don't do it all at once. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So normal attack damage first.
Okay.
He's casting Searing Smite and then Divine Smiting with the critical.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just the normal damage.
Yep.
All
This
right.
is bludgeoning.
Yeah. It didn't seem to do that much.
Oh, gosh darn it.
All right. Now the Divine Smite next, or?
Oh, I was going to do the fire damage.
Oh, okay, sure.
6 fire damage, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw, or otherwise it gets.
It gets what?
Set on fire.
All right. I got a 3 plus 9.
That does not succeed.
Yeah. All right.
So it is now on fire, and it can use its actions to put out the fire. And let me check to see what my divine smite is level.
All right. And how much it took 6 damage?
Yeah, it took 6 fire damage. Double is 12.
Yeah. Wait, a little more
I
than
wanna
that.
get out of here.
All right. Now the divine smite.
Okay. It's 3d8. That would be 68.
Yeah. 68 radiant damage.
Radiant, yeah.
Yeah. So 29. Okay, he looks a little effed up after that.
Oh,
Okay. Can I say?
What? You cut out again.
For the love of, just move on.
All right.
I was going to say a critical quote, but clearly this does not agree with me.
Just for the information, I have been calculating half damage for your exhaustion. I did not forget about that. From the other people, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is all full.
Yeah. All right. So we will go to Mimikyu next, who is going to he's gonna pull out a leaf, a dried leaf from that room. From that last room. We go to Raffa.
okay. Since Lucius seems to be doing really good, I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on him.
Oh yeah, you are next to Henry. You used your special ability. It like kind of from Henry's orb kind of glows in his bag and goes to you, and then it goes to Lucius again. Or you're casting on Lucius?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and that's a bonus action, so you still have your 2 attacks.
Does my little fire cantrip count as an attack or no?
I mean, it does, but you can only use 1. So it's your choice. Either use that little fire or 2 attacks.
I feel like that the fire is
I mean, it
probably
does.
the
I think it
best.
does the same amount as fire. So
Yeah.
It does, so it's better to be using the candle unless that happens.
All right. It's gonna make a dexterity. It passed it, so it doesn't take anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We go to Henry, dear Henry.
wait, that was an action. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was something
Alright.
used as a bonus action.
So, I am at 4 HP, and I'm just looking here, thinking about, like, what to do.
I am back.
I lost all my, I lost all my 3rd level slots. And, well,
You still
I
have
have
second.
nothing.
You still.
I have nothing but I have nothing but a faux Arsene Lupin getup at the moment. So
You still have your 2nd level spell slot.
yes, I do. Yes, I do.
If you chuck
And I
something
haven't-
at him, you can
but
use
I
your
haven't.
authority.
But I haven't. Oh yeah, I haven't used Thunderwave yet.
Oh, and you still have your. Well, that's probably actually a bad idea.
Oh, no backseat gaming.
We're dying out here.
No backseat gaming.
No backseat gaming. Let the players make their own mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes,
They'll
do
learn the
backseat
hard way.
gaming, bunny boy.
Backseat gaming is bad.
Cool.
Now Thunderwave is a once per day thing, and The reason I haven't been using Thunderwave as of late is because it's just Denki Idama is just a stronger Thunderwave.
So is that what you're gonna do?
Yes.
All right. You want to maneuver that in such a way that you do not hit your party members? I assume so.
Yes.
All right.
Make the box like primarily hit his back.
All right.
Basically.
Okay, I believe he has to make a Constitution. Yeah, Constitution. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. He got a
throw 2d8 thunder damage.
Yep, you do it, and he's gonna get pushed too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's that.
All right. Ooh. He gets hit.
What Henry does basically, he runs his stubby legs behind Regice, and
So he kind of just slides along the ice like a like a hockey puck, I guess.
Yeah. He penguins his way there.
All right. We will go to Regice now, who's getting more and more pissed off. First, he is going to attack Rodney with disadvantage. And you said it's 14?
I said
No, he said 16.
16? Okay, that still hits.
No.
2, 7, 6, 15. So that's 21 damage.
Oh my!
I am down.
Boom!
You have uncanny dodge.
Well, even if I half it, I'm still at 0.
Oh.
Okay. You go down to that big stomp with his big icy fist. And he's gonna take... I guess... Oh, he'd take opportunity attacks if he went after Henry, because he got pushed.
Yes.
He will go after Lucius instead. 15... You don't get disadvantage, right?
No, I don't.
Okay, that's 22. So 8, 10, 7, 17 plus 6, 23 damage. You're down?
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
All right. Then he's going to attack you again.
No! No! I push him out of the way.
No, you can't. 14 plus 6, I believe. Yeah, that's 20. And then you don't have good AC for that. Oh, well, that's a bad roll. That's 1. That's 3. That's 4. 1, 3, 4. That's 8 plus 6. That's 14 damage.
Doesn't matter, I'm down regardless.
All right. So Rodney and Lucius are down. All right, that's all he could do, fortunately. And it's going to go to Audric next, who is going to charge another flame up. Because he got it back. 14.
This sucks.
2 die.
So much for the bardic inspiration from Shrub and Cat.
Okay, well, he got a pretty good roll there. That's a lot of damage. 2, 10. All right. For what it's worth, he looks to be kind of on his last legs here. He's kind of giving a last hurrah here. Sora, he instantly goes down.
No.
Lucius, make a saving throw.
Yeah.
Wow, everyone else is dying but me. Oh, no.
11.
11. All right.
Success.
1 success for you. Mimikyu, he is going to... he's going to try and stabilize Sora, and he fails. Raffa, it's your go.
Oh man.
It's almost down, just attack it and...
Yeah. So I'm going to try and flank it to keep Henry at its back, and then I'm going to go in with my spike.
All right. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so you can attack. That does not hit. You get another attack because you are fighter.
Aha.
That does hit.
I will throw the superiority die on that as well.
Okay.
So that's D8 plus. No.
Oh no.
All right, superiority die. What does superiority die do? Or I should say what's a D? Also a D8. Okay. All right. I did a grand total of like 6 damage.
And that's halved with your weakness.
Well, no, that's including the weakness.
that's-
Normally
Oh.
it's 13.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so we go to... Oh, you have action surge.
Oh, yes, use action surge, please.
Do it again.
All right, so you get 2 attacks again.
Yes,
Oh.
crit.
Critical?
Yes, please, Raffa, save her.
11. So that's 11 times...
Wait,
Or-
that was a D20.
That's 14.
Oh, it's 14.
Does the
And then you roll again for the critical, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to roll 2. Yeah, roll another D8.
24.
24, so 12. That would be... Okay. And you get another attack because you used action surge.
I rolled an
Come
11 on
on.
that one. Does
Oh.
it work?
No, it does not work.
No.
Henry, we go to you. You have a little bit of distance from this while it's engaging with Raffa and Audric.
Well,
It should
I
be almost,
am,
it should be almost
I
dead.
don't know what to do. I think using my waterfall wouldn't work. That would just make more water for him to freeze.
I mean, you still have Denki Aidama.
No backseat gaming!
Yes, that I would just use a normal dink.
Okay. Constitution save.
It's a Denki Aidama of desperation.
It got... okay, it passes that one, so it takes half of that, right? Half of 3D. Yeah.
Aidama!
Oh, too bad it didn't take full there. So it would be 12, I believe, as it rounds up.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Is that all you're gonna do? You're still gonna keep your distance?
Yes, I'm going to keep my distance.
Die, die, die!
Okay. It takes flame damage. Oh wait, is Searing Smite or no, it's already burned, so it's gonna take the burning damage.
Well, yeah, it either takes the burning damage.
Yeah, it'll take the burning damage. How much is it?
Let me see. Let me see.
I can check.
I think the burning damage. Yeah, the burning damage is another.
You cut out?
The burning damage is 1d6.
1d6. So essentially d6. So 4.
Does that mean if I get all 8s on normal Denki Aidama, it does 24 damage? Well, okay. Really?
It is going to slam Raffa 3 times.
Oh no.
All right. Got a really high AC.
What's your AC? Is it 19?
It's 18.
Okay, well, it hits you.
I should have shrank.
2, 5, 6. That will be 2, 5, 6. That's 11, 13 plus 6. 19 damage for 1 hit.
Oh. I'm still on my feet, though.
Oh, here comes attack number 2. Oh, it's a crit. It's a crit. Okay, 4, 8, 12. 12. Is that 16? 24. 30. 36 damage.
36 in one hit?
It was a crit. It was a crit.
I'm a -12.
Okay, well you're just down. I guess the only target up is Audric. So he 4 plus 6. Oh, that's not gonna hit him.
Is that bludgeoning or
so
ice?
everyone's
Bludgeoning.
All the player characters are dead except Henry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Henry.
Uh,
When you're my corpse, you can use a superiority die.
Henry, it's all up to you.
is he here like the spirit of unconscious Rodney?
Yeah, you just hear. I hear the voices of the spirits, as my martial arts father said to me.
Audric.
Listen to the spirits, but listen to the spirits of those you hold dear.
He.
You will obtain great fortune. But he also then said, "I got this off a fortune cookie."
Audric gets his flame attack back on a 5 or a 6 on a d6. So I'll roll this globally. He does not get it back.
Of course he doesn't.
So he is going to do this claw attack on him. 9 plus... No, that's not going to hit. That will hit. He takes this. 1 plus 4. Alright, Rodney, make a death saving throw.
Of course.
That's 1 fail.
1 failure.
Yeah. Sora is going to make a death saving throw. Does 10 count as a fail or a success?
It counts as a...
Okay, yeah, okay. Sora's okay. Lucius, make a death saving throw.
Okay. 20!
You got a 20?
Yeah, I'm back. Only one I'm at 1 HP.
Okay. Mimic.
Do I get any bonus actions, or is the...
No, that's your turn. If you get up on a 20, you just get up with 1 HP.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I don't. Oh, I'm not going to let the cats die.
Mimikyu fails his medicine check again. And gets a 4.
Save the shrub.
Raffa, make a death saving throw.
Just straight up D20.
Yeah. 10 or lower is... Or 10 or higher. That's 1 success.
Alright. So
Henry, we go to your turn.
I'm not going to let the cats die. Wait, should I use a healing spell at this point? Or should I just focus on attacking Regice?
I mean, it's your choice.
If I got up, I could
thought you'd
use
be
second
backstage
win.
gaming me, Lucius.
Yeah.
At this point in time,
I don't think we care.
Okay.
Yeah.
This Discord is blocking half the things he says anyway.
Okay. Utilizing my final second level spell slot, I will use it to. I will use this. I will use this power. Wait a minute. The hat's a bonus action.
Yeah, that's true.
Again, depending on the hat.
I kept it open this time, so I don't have to
Oh my god.
dive into my resources to find out.
5
Oh
and 10.
my
That's another hat.
So another hat comes out. But
Oh.
you also get a gigantic hand. No, wait. Instead of your hand doubling in size, it shrinks in size. Now you have like a little baby hand.
What?
Oh no.
Why does it shrink?
Why does it shrink?
Because it's a hat of cheap tricks.
So it just has a chance of shrinking instead of growing?
I guess so.
Apparently.
Oh,
Or maybe you
okay.
need two
so,
5s in a row to get a big hand.
Oh, no.
You're in a bad position. Yeah.
I can't Denki Aidama with a tiny hand.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
You do know the Regice is going next, by the way.
The Regice is going next. I'm going to have to act quickly.
Audrey.
Let's see if this tiny hand can give a better Denki Aidama.
Saigo Denki Aidama.
最後の俺の最後の私の最後の電気合玉
Alright. And it gets disadvantage on its saving throw.
He's such.
Okay, so he passed it, but you still do your half of 3d8. You got a
Of
50.
course it still passed it.
No.
Oh.
No.
That actually
The tiny
works with the tiny hand.
The tiny hand.
That's 4 damage.
Yeah,
Only
4 damage.
It's at 246. And as you do that, it was at 246 before that attack. Now it's at 250. So it cracks and shatters into a bunch of small ice shards. It looked like it was about to attack Audric again, but then it just shatters.
Okay. We're out of initiative.
No, you are not out of initiative yet, because we're gonna have to heal everyone in initiative. Okay, so Audric, he is gonna go over to who's closest to him. I think Sora. He was kind of helping him out before, so he's gonna try and stabilize Sora, and he does.
I thought he was meleeing Regice, which would mean Raffa's be closest.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sora's probably in the behind. So yeah, he stabilizes Raffa in that case.
Mimikyu, stabilize the shrub already.
And then we go to Rodney, who is still down. So make a death saving throw, Rodney. That's another pass. Sora's gonna make a saving throw. He got.
I'm on 1 to 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sora failed. Lucius, you're on your feet, so you could.
Yeah, I'm going to use one of. Alright, wait. I'm going to use 5 of my.
5 of your what?
Yeah, he cut out.
For the love of all that is, apparently this thing's not like. Okay. 5 lay on hands.
On who?
Sora.
All right, he gets back up, but he still seems a bit cold.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to keep a fire around.
Okay, you'll keep your fire around him. Sure. Mimikyu is gonna go over to Rodney and try to stabilize him. And he got it's like leading on 9 and 14, but it's more closer to 9, so I'll say that failed.
Damn it!
Raffa, you are just stabilized there. You're not healed, so you're just all right, I guess. Henry, it's your turn.
Help me out already!
No backseat gaming.
Cat, do I really want Cat to die? Do I really want the cat to die?
Is this really a question?
No, I don't. I know. I haven't used this move in a while. I will use, what is it called again? Oh, heal pulse, yeah.
Alright, so that's
D4.
D4 plus 2, I believe. So 4, you're back on your feet, Rodney. As Henry resuscitates you back to
Four health.
come back to consciousness. Audric is going to go over. Who's down? I don't think anyone's down anymore.
Wait,
No, I'm pretty sure everybody's
Well, Rafa's stabilized, just not on her feet.
conscious.
Yeah.
Am I on 4 HP?
It's really hard to get back on your feet
You're on
after
4
you.
Okay, so I'll say we're out of initiative now, since everyone is alive.
Everyone's alive. It's just
Yeah.
Raffa is currently a Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. You get inspiration for that, Henry. Okay, is anyone gonna heal Raffa, or are you just gonna carry her? There's a doorway that goes out now, down the hallway.
Can I give her my oranberry?
Okay.
Can I give Rafa an
We
oranberry?
slowly trudge out of the dungeon.
Yeah, Crow.
Yeah?
Rodney said he'd give Raffa an orange.
Alright, 1 HP for you, Raffa, as you're force-fed an Oranberry.
Yeah.
You're still feeling the effects of the poison from earlier. You still feel like most of you feel like crap still.
I feel like I got poisoned and then spiked into the ice sheet.
Xerneas alive! What the hell?
I'm sorry, can someone just rewind that? Did we just punch out a legendary?
Yes.
I don't know and I don't care. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I somehow, with a weakened Denki Dama, finished off a legendary Pokemon.
Audric, keep a close eye on Sora, will ya?
Yeah.
I am the best martial artist in
I'm
the
holding
world.
I'm holding Sora close to me right now.
I'm
I'm giving him protection with my fluff.
Audric says, I have to apologize. I did not expect this when going through this dungeon, but believe it or not, we were safer going through here than we were on that ferry.
What, was the boat going to explode?
Possibly.
Because it wouldn't be the first time.
At this point in time, I don't care. We all need to get out of here.
All right. So you head towards the doorway, and kind of like the black washes over you, the darkness washes over you. This familiar feeling of leaving a dungeon. And another familiar sight is you are in a confined area with like this time a rock blocking sunlight.
Oh no.
Or confined.
Could someone help me with this? Says Audric as he tries to push it.
I'll try. I'll try to help you.
Everybody, let's move this rock.
Okay, if everyone's getting in on this, you push it out of the way. It's quite a big rock, but there's like a lot of Pokemon pushing this. And you see you are on a coast, and behind you is this great kind of town with walls on very large walls on every side of it, and you hear the sound of drums. And that's where we'll leave off.
Well, I guess we're Naginata now.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
But that's what Rodney's just assuming.
That was fun.
Holy, what the absolute F was that?
That was me being salty from the tower.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Man, I got one shot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the entire party bit.
There was only one. You had it. You had it.
Yeah, tell that to our...
We just punched out a god.
I was like, I thought
We-
I was
we
going to
punched
die
out a
after
god.
that
We
crit.
somehow did it.
Yeah, that was funny. The crit.
Somehow we punched out the god, and it just. I'm surprised.
Well, it looks like Baby Ganondorf worked out after all.
Baby hand, dinky eye down.
Yeah. It says it's either double the size or half the size, and I chose half the size.
Either double or half the size. So it's a hand that either doubles or halves in size. Oh, right.
Yep. Well, I think next part should be fun. Will be some exciting things there.
Yeah, see you in 2 weeks.
I think the most exciting thing will be the long rest,
Yeah.
where we get back all the superiority dies, HPs, bardic inspirations.
Stupid disease that halves your damage. That's what was hindering.
Yeah.
That was what was hindering you. That whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll
About 250 HP and it hits like freaking drain.
Yeah.
How bad would Regirock and Regice still been?
Well, that's only you guessed that.
I
I'm
think
like-
they would have had resistance.
that Regirock would have been easier for Henry to take care of.
I think we would have died.
I mean,
Yeah,
Regirock would have basically like non-effective, and it would have made all of our fire-based attacks non-effective. So the only people who could have dealt decent damage would have been Lucius and Henry only has a one-time thing.
But it's kind of a devastating one-time thing.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm like, if Regirock had Earthquake, like half the team would have died instantly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And Henry is also afraid of earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Registeel would have also had the all of our attacks do Jack Bleep, but it would have also been weak to fire.
Yeah.
This was our best shot, even if 3 of us went down, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
why we chose it.
Yeah.
We punched out a god, just barely scraped through.
Yeah. It had 250 HP.
Good lord.
But
200.
anyway, I guess we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Actually, I'm considering streaming Dragon Quest tomorrow, so I maybe see you tomorrow.
Who knows?
Eh.
Don't shirk work, run away and pay, and smiles go for miles.
That's
Oh, we paid all right.
Are you using your little toilet paper tube to do that?
Oh yeah, I probably should have done that.
Yeah. All right.
1, don't shirk work. 2, run away and pay. 3, smiles go for miles. Remember that.
Yeah. And we'll leave on that note. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.